help you?
Hi, I just moved to town and I wanted to set up a restaurant, a sandwich shop. I was told I needed a permit or something from the mayor.
Oh, yes, I'd be happy to help.
Perfect. Who even is the mayor here?
Mayor.
Oh, yes, that's what I just said.
No, mayor is the mayor.
Well, I'd hope he'd be.
That's who the mayor is.
Who is?
Mayor.
Oh, his name is Mayor. He's Mayor.
That's what I said. All right, we have just a couple requirements for entry. Can you please put all metal items in this bin and take off your shoes?
I feel like that should be a security guard's job.
Oh, I'm also the security guard.
You're the security guard and you're the receptionist. You work both jobs.
Well, technically I'm an intern.
So you don't even get paid?
I'm paid in experience and Diet Coke. And when they're out of Diet Cokes, you're missed.
Huh. I thought they stopped making those.
All right, can I please see proof of address?
Here you go.
6 points of ID. Can you make a 3-point shot? No, you cannot.
Can I have my shoes back now?
Not just yet. I still have a couple more questions. I need to take your temperature. I'm also the town hall nurse.
You have more jobs than Guy Fieri has cooking shows.
Who?
The Guy Fieri? Well, technically I think it's pronounced Guy Fieri. Like Guy Fieri. Fieri.
I'm not familiar. Is he on TV? I don't really have much time to watch him.
I'm sort of an expert on him. He's kind of like the thinking man's... Well, actually, he's not like the thinking man's anything. But he has this show called Drivers, Dive-Ins, and Dives, where he goes to drivers, dive-ins, and well, you know. And I know it sounds a bit far-fetched, but I would just love for him to pull up to my shop and I make him the best pastrami on. Are you asleep?
I'm so sorry. It had nothing to do with you, mostly. I'm just so tired.
I mean, you work 2 jobs, you don't watch TV, do you sleep?
Okay, I have just a couple more questions.
Still?
Can you please tell me your first name?
Sam. Sam Protagonist.
All right, and do you have any badges?
Huh?
It's been a problem in the past.
Can I go now?
Not just yet, so I have a couple more questions. Do you have any liquids over 6 ounces?
No.
Any flowable substances?
Nope.
Where were you on January 6th?
2021?
No, this year. I saw a guy in Target that kind of looked like you.
Are we good here, or?
Yeah, you can take your wallet and your keys and... Is that a Taco Bell rewards card?
Don't judge.
Okay, I'll go get the mayor.
I'm so close to getting a free chalupa.
That's why, speaking sincerely to every single resident of Townsville, it is necessary that we maintain our Duolingo streaks, or else I fear the owl will bring a curse upon us. And that would be humiliating. I would be extremely embarrassed.
Well, I'd very much like to see that. Let's take 5. Can a glass of wine a day keep polio away? We'll find out after this quick message for Lithium Matters.
Oh, yummy.
Hi, Mr. Mayor, I hate to interrupt.
And I hate injustice. How can I help you?
Well, I was talking to my friend John.
Really? That's my name.
Your name is John? Like John Mayer? Any relation to the singer?
Well, I sing a number of patriotic songs quite well, but people say my daughter, also named John.
Your daughter. Your daughter's name is John.
Yes. I considered giving her my late mother's name, Deborah, but then I thought, nah, my name's better. You want to meet her?
No, not really.
Of course. There she is.
Oh, ow!
How is she and you related?
I know. We get that a lot. And obviously, I'm adopted.
Obviously.
Well, I'm new to town and I wanted to set up a sandwich shop. And I just need you to sign this permit.
I'd be happy to help. Let me just find my pen.
We have a major problem!
Not Taylor and Travis. Who? Seriously?
Breaking news! I'm standing in town hall where an evil antagonist has broken through our security defenses and threatens the lives of every one of us in this building.
Wait. We have security defenses?
Close the doors. Lock everything down. Bring everyone in the building into this room now. And get me my damn Sierra Mist.
What is going on?
I didn't realize they still made Sierra Mist.
All right, I want answers now.
Well, although Pepsi discontinued Sierra Mist
It's not about that. It's security threat.
Oh, of course. Well, our sources indicate that this building has been threatened by a foreign evil seeking to destroy the very bedrock of our society.
No, not society.
I need a drink.
You're 12.
A Capri Sun, gosh darn it.
Oh.
Get to the point, Miss Lady.
This evil has gone by many names, but we currently refer to it as the spotted lanternfly.
You mean those little red guys I smashed on the sidewalk with my foot?
If we take a look at the numbers, we already have one confirmed lanternfly, and we're watching closely to see if another appears. If they come into contact with each other, we can expect upwards of 3, 4, maybe even 5 lanternflies, and that's a conservative estimate. Upwards of 7 or 8 is possible if they have a stable enough financial situation.
All right. We need all the crucial details now. How does this affect my re-election?
Well, if you're polling at 45% right now, but if the situation drags on, you could drop into the single digits.
You guys are really freaked out about this.
Well, there's precedent. We all remember the star career of John Governor was cut short when cicadas were found in the State House. There were thousands of casualties.
They were all cicadas.
Needless to say, he's in political trouble. Now, to ease public concerns, let's go to an expert. Thank you for having me.
Did you just get birthed from that table?
So that's where babies come from.
Do I want to teach you sex ed through a series of skits and small group activities? I didn't think so. Now, it's clear to me this is a conflict of apocalyptic proportions, for which modern medicine is simply not equipped to handle. And so, I did some digging, went back to the ancient texts, and discovered leeches. A stimulant, depressant, and hallucinogen all in one. With leeches, all of your problems will slowly rot away. Leeches.
Thanks. We'll be back after this quick message for plaque psoriasis medication. Humira will never flake on you.
All right, great trip as always, Barbara. I'm just gonna head back to my table now.
Is that just something you do like on the hour, every hour, or?
When exposition needs to be done, always tune in to Channel 3. All right, I'm off the clock. Isn't anyone up for a board game or something?
Actually, can I get my permit signed now?
Absolutely not. We need all hands on deck to save this city. And my polling numbers.
Just because, so we're all clear on this. Having a spotted lanternfly in the building will cause the apocalypse.
Yes.
Of course, that makes logical sense. If only we had a doomsday bunker, a chainsaw, and a built-in supply of canned beans.
Yo, I got you. You want black or pinto?
No, I was joking.
And more for me. I found one more straggler. This is Joan. She's the town's mascot.
I'm sorry, I'm new here. What exactly is our town's mascot?
I'm Armando the Armadillo.
Oh, that's what you are. See, I thought you were a collection of bacteria from a potty and a Teletubby.
Well, Armando has leprosy.
Huh?
Armadillos can do that.
I didn't know leprosy was still a thing. I thought that was something people in the Bible got for gossiping too much.
Well, Armando's a yapper.
All right, okay. Okay, is that everyone? Lily will list everyone who's entered the building, right?
Sure do. Mayor John Mayer.
Present.
John Mayer Jr.
Yo, Dad, Colby got a dog. Can we get a dog?
Now's not really the best time for me to go looking for a dog.
No, it's cool. I'll just Craigslist one.
Joan.
My dad calls me Joan.
Oh, so what's your real name?
Joan.
Barbara Madden.
Live at the scene.
Sammy Protagonist.
Here, and wait, you're the secretary too?
Yes. And event coordinator, civil judge, social media manager, head of parks, recreation, urban planning, frisbees, wildlife larger than 2.5 feet, minus pandas, that's run at the state level.
So, do you control everything minus pandas?
Pretty much, minus the ribbon cutting and the treasury.
Who runs that?
I do.
A child runs the city's budget?
Hey, she got a B+ in honors geometry, and only with minimal tutoring.
That makes so much sense. I mean, we're $30 million in debt. That could only be the doing of a child or someone really, really incompetent.
Hey, don't call me a word I don't know.
You don't know.
Dad, he's bullying me. He threatens to crack my rock-solid self-esteem.
All right. I can see tensions are already starting to build, and this is a crisis of maximum proportions. All right? Our objective is clear. We must locate the spotted lanternfly and eliminate it. There is no room for error. So, I think our first course of action Should be some icebreaker games to get to know each other better.
I feel like we should be focusing on getting rid of this thing as fast as possible.
You complain a lot. You remind me of my voters. Anyway, I figure that we're going to be spending a lot of time together to solve this problem, and some icebreaker games could help group cohesion. So, I'll go first. I'm Mayor Mayor.
Hi, Mayor.
I've been mayor here for 4 years now, and a fun fact about me is that I always wanted to be the cow from Into the Woods.
How did you become mayor?
The thought on everyone's mind as we approach this election season. John Mayer was elected to his current position in 2020 because, and I'm quoting here, literally no one else wanted to run in 2020. It was either him or a writing candidate of the dog from Dog with a Blog.
I voted for the dog.
I like that he spoke his mind and that he had a blog.
Are we just gonna ignore the fact that she turns into full reporter mode with no cameras?
They're always watching, like it's 1982.
I think you mean 1984.
That's what they want you to think.
I'll have you know that I am so much more than a reporter. I'm also an aspiring chef.
Oh, wait, really me too? What do you make?
Well, technically nothing yet. I'm still aspiring.
So, you have no experience?
But when you think about it, what really is experience?
I see a Michelin star in your future.
Thank you.
Dad, I wasn't able to find a dog online, but don't worry. I was able to order a horse.
That makes me more worried.
Look on the bright side. Baby horses eat lanternflies. Is that a thing? Reportedly, you seem to know a lot about everything. Do horses eat flies?
I don't have any research on that, I'm afraid. But breaking news! Breaking news! It seems that word of the spotted lanternfly debacle has leaked.
My bad. I was just bored because I was waiting for the horse to come. I'm not sure it's a whole horse or an alive one, honestly. It might just be a dead horse head. I'm not 100% sure. The website was in Italian. It was really confusing. And now you're all staring at me. Go back to your reporter thing like Remy eat this kind of beans.
Well, it seems that Mayor Mayer's former opponent, the dog from Dog with a Blog, is running again, and he...
My bad.
Well, our canine candidate has pledged to make Townville great Dane again, and...
If I could interrupt, is that beans I smell?
And here,
Yeah, you want some?
Why, yes I would, and I think the rest of you should try some as well.
Etc.
May I ask?
Would you like a pamphlet to change your mind?
may I ask, has a pamphlet ever changed anyone's mind?
I would love a pamphlet. The more that I collect, the more people think I can read.
Joan, are you part of a cult?
A cult? Nay, nay. We prefer the term large group of like-minded individuals due to brainwashing. We worship this divine legume sent to us from the heavens that we mere mortals refer to as beans. They consume every waking moment of our existence. Breakfast, beans. Lunch, beans. Dinner,
Beans?
beans.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop eating these now.
Now you may be wondering,
I promise you we're not.
what kinds of beans? All kinds of beans. Who are we to discriminate? Kidney, pinto, lima, Mexican jumping, which are technically larvae, etc.
Hey, I say that.
You know, I reported on a story a couple of weeks ago where this man claims his wife was murdered by a bean. Just trying to make conversation.
Oh, all right, this has been very educational, but I think we should be getting back to, focusing on the task at hand. Mr. Mayor, I know you may not have been initially very qualified, but now that you've been mayor for 4 years, I'm sure your experience and leadership skills can guide us through this conflict very swiftly.
A common misconception.
I swear to God.
I have absolutely no experience. I know nothing about politics. My passion is the performing arts.
You've got to be kidding me.
A freaking theater kid.
Why does everybody keep posing?
It's true. I did community theater and voice work, and you know where I really excelled? Improv. I see.
So, besides one college intern, no one here has any idea what they're doing or how to get us out of this mess.
Hey, the people I ordered the horse head from are throwing it a waterbed.
Oh.
At least that's what I think they mean by sleeping with the fishes.
Oh. I hate you all. I truly do. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. I hate you all.
Even me.
Even you.
Well, I guess that's enough of the pleasantries. We cannot delay the inevitable. So, listen up, troops. This is our hour of need. The lives of everyone in the city are counting on us. And I know we may not seem like much, but we are a group of individuals. And those individuals make a group, a team. A team that has the brains, the information, the beans, the sandwiches, and the dead horse heads to save this city. Wow, this is so good. Anyway, who has a plan that I can pass off as my own idea?
No. I think these beans might be near their expiration date.
Oh?
That could be deadly.
Wait, really?
Yeah, I think I saw a TikTok about that.
But there was nothing about that in our sacred texts, the nutrition facts.
You know, I can get my permit signed another day. I can tell this isn't going to be very productive.
If you leave, I'll never sign your permit.
You can't do that.
Technically, there's nothing that says he can't.
We need your help. We need everyone's help.
What am I going to do? Make the fly a ham and cheese?
Well, I've been looking through a list of supplies in the supply closet, and I think we can make some sort of trap for the fly.
And then we kill it.
Well, the only way to do that would be with some sort of poison.
Expired beans!
Well, now that we've all had our fair share of planning, John! Not me, John. You, John. Take Joe down to the storeroom and grab some expired beans. Joan, you don't do any child sacrifices in your cult, do you?
No, never children.
Oh, excellent. Well, you can head down and start constructing the fly trap, and Sammy, I need to keep this room safe and fly-free. You got me?
I got you.
Well, then what exactly will you be doing?
Well, I do have to finish that interview, and where else? And where all my important decisions get made. The vending machine.
I hate vending machines. Everything in them has so much processed fat. Nothing that I make has processed fat.
Or calories?
Well, all right, team. Put it. Okay, or down. See how it is. Is the vending machine that way or? Oh.
All right, so other than some suction cups, duct tape, and a Stanley cup, is there anything else we would need for this trap?
Oh, I don't really know. This isn't really my area of expertise.
That makes sense. What is it about sandwiches that you like so much?
Oh, they're the perfect food. I mean, they're so universal, yet so customizable and personal. You can eat them on the go, you can sit down and enjoy. I can implement my own styles and flavors for people to flock in and try. This is gonna sound really cheesy, but it's about spreading joy.
No, I get that. Hey, I'd love to try one once you set up the shop. All right, I have to go find the supplies wherever John Mayer hid them.
Why do you put up with him so much? I mean, it feels like you should be running this whole thing.
I'm just an intern.
Well, you seem to know a lot more than he does.
Well, I'm technically in line if anything happens to him, but being mayor's a lot of ceremonial stuff that'll just get in the way of my other duties of being security and press secretary and chief meteorologist.
But isn't that a bit much?
Oh, it's a lot much, but you get used to it. When I first got here, I was so gung-ho about making a difference. My hero is the town's first mayor leader. I even hung up a portrait of him right here. So I wanted to make such a big difference that I ended up taking on more and more jobs, thinking that was what it was going to take to help people out. But there's always going to be more problems, and the work never really stops. I mean, right now, I have to go gather materials to make a prison cell for a fly.
Thank you for actually acknowledging the ridiculousness of the situation. I mean, I feel like everyone else just... You're back.
Hi! You see, I forgot that we were facing a Diet Coke shortage, and I just can't be expected to work under these conditions, so in preparation for this event, I used my mayoral power to... I would hope. Oh. I guess not. There is no Diet Coke. Unlucky.
Good luck, Sandwich Man.
I hate to interrupt, but I'm sure it'll be a very engaging BuzzFeed article, but can we do something to actually speed this whole process along?
We are acting carefully and deliberately to consider every angle.
Look, if you're really concerned about this spotted lanternfly, why don't you just step on it?
This threat is too great. We cannot sacrifice even one life. Not even you, Sammy. We need you.
Don't like that. You watch too many movies. You do realize our town population is like max 3K, right? You're not President Lincoln. You're like that goat they named Lincoln and they voted for in Vermont.
Hey, I love that kid. I have a picture of him on the wall.
So would you consider this goat a political hero of yours?
Are you kidding? I've never seen a mayor with such record approval ratings, man. I said he literally had 0% approval ratings. Even the goats hated his immigration policy. They were bigots who were catastrophizing about the sheep crossing over from another pen and taking all the hard-working goat jobs for less hay.
So why is he a hero of yours?
Because whenever I screw up badly, I can always point to him and say, wow, you are a better mayor than that goat. Which would be awesome if goat stood for an acronym of some sort, but in this case it is very much an actual goat.
Can we pause and do something?
Trash. Underneath the table. See if there's anything you can fight the fly with. What? I'm a performer, not a pro mayor. Don't look at me. Just do what I said. Don't make me feel smart.
This better work.
So how is Townsville best combating climate change?
Let me answer with a story. When I was 8 years old, I visited a farm, and on this farm, I saw a group of cows chewing cud. Now, one of these cows passed some flatulence, and for the very first time in my life, I saw methane. But should we really execute every cow in America because they're a little gassy?
You know, I make a really good brisket. Oh, back to reporter mode, sorry. Breaking news about Barbados, and we're back. Sorry for the confusion. Mr. Mayor, do you have any actual policies?
Well, right now,
What's your plan for this current crisis?
I apologize for interrupting, but I think right now, the best course is to just sit tight and assess.
You are an imbecile.
Don't call me words I don't know.
Like father, like daughter.
I mean, I don't even understand why we need to listen to you, when it's clear you don't know any more than we do.
Wow.
I don't even understand why I need to get my permit signed. You said it yourself, you are barely a mayor. You do improv.
Look, I didn't want this position.
Then why did you run? Why put us through this?
Because I wanted my daughter to be proud of me. Do you really think she looked up to me when the biggest gig I ever booked was a Qdoba commercial? I wasn't even good enough for Chipotle, man.
Don't say that.
I'm sorry.
No, it's true. I thought, I should do something where she could be proud of me. Thought to bring us closer together or something. I mean, she's the only family I got.
I shouldn't have snapped. You're not an imbecile.
But I am. I think. I'm grossly underqualified. I'm letting everyone else down. I thought this was my dream, but I've let it take over every aspect of my life. I'm not smart enough to help anybody, and farther away from my daughter than I've ever been.
I'm sure she's still proud of you.
She shouldn't be. No one's going to remember me. I mean, the only people who will be writing about me will most likely be low-level reporters who aren't skilled enough to write about anything else.
I'm still here.
Well, I guess when we put our dreams up on a pedestal, we can only be disappointed. We fail to achieve what we really wanted.
That's the most intelligent thing I've ever heard you say.
On Skibbity.
That's the mayor I know.
Listen, if I may chime in here, I'm sure it may not always seem this way, but I know your daughter loves you.
No matter what Mexican fast food chain you may work for.
Hey, speaking of her, where is she? Feels we haven't seen her in a while.
She's probably just rummaging through the beans.
I must run to her.
This isn't a Christmas Hallmark movie.
What if she's hurt?
Oh no, what if the fly got to her?
Oh God.
Well, that sounds like breaking news. Not now. Let's go.
Help.
Hey, I think they were just looking for you. Oh my God, what happened to her?
It was the beans, I think. She got a whiff of the expired ones and they knocked her out.
Wow, okay. Is she breathing? Does she have a pulse? Do I need to do CPR? Do you know how to say staying alive?
I don't know any of that.
What do we do?
Wait, where'd that doctor from before go?
You called?
Where did you come from?
From the cold, endless void that encapsulates my being when I am not needed to inform the public. The information vacuum.
You are sincerely a weird individual.
Do you think you could help our friend?
Bad can of beans? Yeah, I've been there. One too many BUIs.
You are a real doctor, yes?
Of course. Here's a copy of my diploma from UMT, University of Medieval Times, Lyndhurst, New Jersey, online. I majored in leeches and I minored in amputation. So, which leg are we taking? Be honest, the right one's looking a little better.
Oh my beans, you're useless.
I can teach you how to eat without any utensils.
You can go back to your boy now.
All right. The doctors were giving each other prostate exams. Mine was next anyways.
Oh my beans, oh my beans, oh my beans, oh my beans, this is all my fault!
Hey, you need to breathe too. Let me check her vitals. I don't know how to do that, actually.
Great bean can up above, please do not forsake this tween.
Okay, she's breathing, and she has a pulse.
Oh, that's a relief.
How did this even happen?
Well, we were in storage looking for old bean cans for the trap, and she opened one of the expired ones, and I guess the potency was too powerful, and it knocked her right out.
But shouldn't you know that expired beans has that kind of potency?
No, the pamphlet never taught us anything about that.
Guess it wouldn't be too great to add to the sales pitch. How did you even join this?
I always knew that I wanted to be a mascot.
Interesting career goal. Go on.
And early on, I hit it big. Real big.
I got the job to be a cartoon rodent. Steamboat Willie, we can say that now. Public domain joke. My job was to smile and wave at the kids as they passed by, but it was so boring, so lonely.
What's even the point of a dream like that if you're just going to be there all alone? I had one of the biggest mascot gigs in the business, but it all wasn't what I had hoped for. So I quit my job and I was about to leave the mascot union altogether when I saw a poster for a mascot support group. And it was the answer to the loneliness that I felt. So I went, and that's how they got me hooked on beans. I started with just 1 cup of pinto beans at a party, maybe a prayer or two. But before I knew it, all I could see were beans. They had taken over every aspect of my life. And for what? Is there no great can of garbanzo beans in the center of the universe that decides our fates?
I'm no expert, but there's other places where you can find community that don't involve freaky cults.
Thanks. I mean, you're right. That's why this all means so much to me, getting to know everybody here at City Hall. We're more than just coworkers, we're friends, right?
Well, you're all not so bad. I mean, I'd even like the mayor if he wasn't the mayor. I'd have no problem with him if he worked at a Kohl's.
Wait, so you're not just gonna leave us once you get your permit, right?
Well,
You're alive!
Where am I?
back in the conference room.
Oh, no.
What's wrong? What's wrong?
Right before I went out, I got the message.
What message?
According to the message, he's coming, allegedly.
You're being incredibly vague right now. All right, where is she? Not another one! I am never getting out of here.
Name's Mario. Mario Stereotypo. It's a family name. It's Dutch.
That's why I'm the strongest mayor for... Oh my God!
Who are you?
Mario Stereotypo.
What a fascinating last name.
It's Dutch.
Well, listen here, Mr. Stereogram. I run this town. You will not be threatening me.
Oh, really? Well, this child here solicited a dead horse without the means of paying for it. It's not cheap, you know. You gotta raise the horse, feed the horse, behead the horse, plus shipping and handling. And you know what we do to people who don't pay their debts?
I'm guessing you're gonna lean into that last name?
We do as my grandfather Tony did. God rest his soul. Swim with the fishes. And not one fish, not 2 fish, not a red fish, nor an illiterate fish. Because if you can't read, it's not well read, making it the opposite of a red fish. Yeah. No. This is an elite group of killer fish. In fact, the first fish was so well respected in regards to his cooperation with the mafia that I hung up his picture right here. The Godfather.
Hey guys, I finished this trap. Bring it in, boys. Waiting. Come on. Let's go. Thank you. Who's this guy?
The name's Mario.
Mario Stereotypo.
It's Dutch.
And what are you doing here exactly?
Oh, he's here to kill me.
He gave this whole monologue about this well-dressed fish.
Look, we don't have time for this. We need to get this trap up and running.
And I need to get my permit signed.
Not so fast.
Nothing here is ever fast.
I have some demands.
You will not be harming my daughter. Please don't kill me.
Then I want your job.
My precious?
Look, hear me out. We're a 21st century mafia, and for the most part, we've moved past the gruesome murders and are looking to invest in safer stock options and real estate and things like that.
Okay.
And you know, in this day and age, you got to be a lot more land plotter and less manslaughter. You got to change our crimes from murder and bribery to more mainstream embezzlement and insider trading, and we can get a lot of work done with one of our guys in your position.
And if I don't give you that position?
Then I drown your daughter in the river.
I don't want to swim with the dripped out fish.
Let me ask you something. If you become mayor, will you sign my permit?
Oh, sure.
Then I am all good with this plan.
I cannot just give you my job.
Dad.
Look, I'm sorry, but if he becomes mayor of this town, it's doomed. But I promise, I will make sure you do not have to swim with that. But it was a Princess and the Frog type of situation.
I mean, I'm no doctor, but
So, which leg are we taking? You are awake now. So this is going to be much more painful.
Time to drown.
Mr. Mayor, can you do something?
Look, I just need a little bit more time to get this town up and running. Can somebody stop?
If there's nothing we can do, I'll just have to act my way out of it. Can we please get a suggestion from an audience member for a location?
Yo, got you. Parking lot.
What a great idea. Whoa. I'm in this parking lot. Vroom, vroom, vroom. I got my 2 steering wheels. Wow, wow. Oh, a pedestrian. This is so sad. I've crashed in this parking lot. Please clap.
It kind of reminded me of an Adam Sandler movie.
Really? How's that?
It was bad.
Crap's done. Also, who's Adam Sandler?
All right, I'm done. Let's go.
Joan, help me with this. Barbara, find a way to call the fly. How? I don't know. Figure it out.
So you've established no one's gonna kill me, right?
Of course not. You would. Oh, he's trying to raise an eyebrow at me.
3,
Oh, you think you can really win here, huh?
2,
I'm a big shark bear. I'm a big shark bear.
1.
Are you?
Now!
Ah.
It broke! So that means the fly is...
Buzz Buzz!
He's gone.
I'm done. I know I've said I've been done before, but this is the last straw. I mean, I've had enough. All of you are incompetent and can't even accomplish a single task. Lily, now that he's gone, you are mayor, correct?
Well, I guess so.
Great. Permit, please. My pen. That wasn't so hard, was it? Now I am out of here.
No!
That one. Thank you. Now I am out of here.
Hi! I'm Shankar Chaudhary. You may recognize me as Mayor from the Spotted Lantern. You see, it didn't really make sense to cast another person for narration, so here I am. Now, allow me to set the scene for you. Now that my character's gone and Sammy has left, the rest of the group is in an abysmal state. It's been days, and the Spotted Lantern fly still ravages the halls. Now, our heroes have taken a pledge to stay in the building until the threat is eradicated, but it's taken quite a toll on them, especially the more musically inclined.
I've been staring at the edge of the boardroom, going insane and bored, dude. Now I'm bursting into song. Song parody falls under fair use, so Disney cannot sue us. But I still won't make this long.
Yeah, that was a lie. This went on for several hours. I think the worst of it was this one.
Spot, 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 spotted lanternfly, lanternfly.
It was this moment that Lily finally snapped, shoving John Mayer Jr. Unfortunately, she shoved John Mayer Jr. into Joan, who was in a bean-induced coma. Soon, all 3 of them were attempting to fight each other. And I say attempting because no contact was ever actually made. They mostly just made sounds at each other, at one point even creating lightsabers, and recreating famous scenes from The Empire Strikes Back. It was at this point that Barbara and Mario, stereotypo, it is Dutch, came back in. You see, there's still a small issue of the debt that John Mayer Jr. had to pay. Now, Mario had given her 3 days to find the money, but alas, the kid was unable to pay up. And Barbara had been following Mario this entire time because Mario promised her that when this was all taken care of, Barbara could learn some authentic Dutch recipes, such as Hollandstuwe, poffertjes, and pan and koken. But now Mario was ready for the debt to be repaid.
I'm ready for the debt to be repaid.
No, I promise. I'll get you the money, please.
Start saying your goodbyes, kid, because you're going to do something with it.
Someone say sandwiches.
No. I wasn't even thinking sandwich.
I was.
Do you have some sort of plan?
Hold on, dramatic pause. Let me cook.
I could actually go for one of your sandwiches.
Oh, metaphorically.
Gosh, dang darn it.
This whole time, we've been worried about what's been happening between these 3 walls. But there's a 4th one we always forget about. Right there! We need to break the 4th wall. If that's all right with you guys.
Hey, what do you think I've been doing this entire time?
I don't know, getting your steps in?
Oh.
What do you mean by breaking the 4th wall?
Oh, doctor,
At your service, depending on your current provider.
could you please kind of explain to us this space for us?
It's the information vacuum. I believe I described it as the cold, endless void that encapsulates my being when I'm not needed to inform the public.
That was practically word for word.
Almost as if it had been copy-pasted from one part of a script to another.
I agree.
So how do we do this?
Well, I've been thinking, what if we somehow got the spotted lanternfly in here, then trapped it in the void? As long as no one says its name, it can't be called again.
Smart. What? I'm invested.
So what should we do?
We have to call the lanternfly again. Let's hope this works better than the last time. Barbara?
Buzz! Okay, how do we get it inside?
Excuse me, sir. Would you be interested in learning about our Lord and Savior?
Buzz!
We did it!
I can't believe that worked.
Oh my god.
Dad!
Well, look who's back from the dead. Time to pay up.
Now listen, I've been held captive on this spot thing for days. If I can take it, I can take you.
Look here.
You will not be threatening anyone else in this town ever again.
Well, you asked for this.
Doctor! Legion!
Legion, come here, come on.
You did something!
I don't deserve this. I let you down. I let you all down. I'm not the mayor you deserve. Lily, you deserve to be mayor. But before I resign, I'll make sure I hire all the staff you need so you don't have to work yourself.
Wow, thank you, sir.
What are you going to do now?
Well, I think I'm getting back into acting. You know, I've recently discovered a passion for narration, but mainly I just want to make sure I spend some time with my daughter.
You're my hero, Dad.
Well, I'm no hero. The real hero here is Sammy.
Yes, Sam?
No, I'm not a hero. I'm...
Jewish.
Yes. Huh?
We know these things.
Oh.
I was gonna say, I acted like a jerk. I mean, I left you guys when you needed me the most. You offered me a group to be a part of, and I just kept thinking I was better off by myself. I mean, but I was sitting there through all those meetings, through all those things I had to do with my restaurant. I just felt so alone. I mean, the whole reason I wanted to start a restaurant was to spread joy and connect with people, and I realized that as much as I complained, I really did get so much joy from being with you all and being a part of a group. I mean, your dedication, your drive, your care for one another, it stuck with me enough to know that I didn't want to let this dream die. I couldn't do this without you.
I don't want to die.
Everybody.
Come here. Well, it's not like the fly in any shower products. And that's how this restaurant began. Lily became an excellent mayor, making great strides in the town's infrastructure, plugging up voids to other dimensions, and making sure that the carbon emissions were very low. Joan repurposed her mascot costume for use with the shop. John Mayer Jr. became social media manager, and Dr. Do Practically Nothing, yes, that is his given name, actually studied at a real university and now works for the FDA. No wonder. And Barbara, well, Barbara became an actual chef, actually, and her food is, wow, thank you. I think she's still aspiring. Oh, God. And Sammy, well, he was finally able to be happy, working hard with his friends to do what he loved most, bring joy. And as for me, well, I got back into acting, and as a favor to my friend Sammy, I thought, hey, why not make this training video for new employees? So, I hope you've enjoyed our boot camp because it's time to get back to work. Welcome to the Spotted Lantern. Please clap.